Good morning, I am so happy to see you. I am Jana, and in today's video, it's quite a bit. First off, I'm going to be going over some yarn orders that I received, one that I ordered and one that was sent to me to do a yarn review. I'm so excited to go over how that went, and then just show you all of the things I've crocheted for the week, some ideas I have for my upcoming markets, just talking about all of that with you. So this is kind of a chatty video for sure, but plenty of plushies to look at that I've made lots of new plushies. But first we can go over the yarn, and I can show you the Hobbii yarn I received. I recorded it when I received it, opened it first time with you. It was a new yarn I've never tried, so I'll show you that clip here. I just received my package from Hobbii of some yarn I ordered. I'm not going to tell you what I ordered. I thought it'd be fun to open it up and show you what I got for a project I'm going to be working on here now that I have the yarn. So let's get it open and take a look. It's a yarn I've never used before, so wow. I got cotton yarn, which is crazy. That is not like me. But this was the closest yarn I could find to the pattern I was going to start working on. And I'll put a picture here of what that will be. I saw these coasters, these fruit slice coasters on Etsy, and I could not just keep scrolling. I had to add it to my cart. They used a really thin yarn, so I found this yarn on Hobbii, thought I would give it a shot. So these will be for the grapefruit, and then obviously the lines in between will be the white. This will be for the lime. This will be for the orange slice, and this will be for the lemon. And I made sure to get just 2 of white. I can't imagine it would take a whole lot of white for just those little details, but yeah, I just wanted to share with you this yarn, and I'm so excited to get to work with it. I can't wait to see how these coasters come together, and now I'm going to get to work. So there was the yarn I received from Hobbii, and I really love the way those citrus coasters came out. I can show you those real quick. I only made 4, and all of them were in each color. So first I have the orange slice. I really love it. And then here we have the lime. This was the first one I did, and I think I used a 3mm hook, but it was just a bit big for me, so I went down to a, what is this, 2.75mm, and I used a tighter tension so you could see the difference between these two slightly. There you go, you can see that. So there was the orange slice, the lime, then here is the grapefruit, and then the lemon. I love these so much. They're pretty good sized coasters. And when I first received that yarn, I was super nervous. I have never used a yarn that is so thin. It is so thin. So I was really nervous, but I really love the way they came out, and it wasn't so hard on my hands like I thought it would be. So I plan on making more. I'll probably only offer these as singular to buy. I don't think I'm going to do any like packs or anything, but we'll see. But there is the first new make that I made this week. Also, if you're wondering about my shirt, it's a crafted shirt. It's a shirt my aunt gifted me. She is big into like Bigfoot and all that stuff, so she had some extras of these when I visited in Oklahoma and gave me one, in case you were wondering what these big ol' eyeballs here were. And now for the other yarn. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So when I received the package, obviously I opened it on camera. I didn't know what it was. So I'll go ahead and put up that footage here. You know what time it is. It's mail time. Received a package in the mail, and now it's time to open it. What is this? Okay. YarnArt Dolce. I think I know who sent me this. Is this worth it? From Erica from Yarn and Whatnots. Well, let's test it out, and we'll see. I need to open this right now and feel it. Okay, super soft. Ooh, I really love the feel of this. I can already tell you I really like it. This is so soft. So this says 6.5mm hook. That's way big. That's way big for this. I personally think so, but like I've said before, you won't actually know until you start working with it. Right off the bat, I would probably use a 5mm with this. So, but that's just me. This one doesn't have a color name. It has the number. This is 766. I don't know what I want to make with this. My husband isn't here. He is, like I said, he's been working out of town, so I'll have to consult with him and maybe my mother to get some ideas. I really like this color. I don't think I've ever used any color similar to this, so I'm really excited to try something new with it. Don't you worry, Erica. I'll let you know if it's worth it. So I was able to make 2 things out of that new yarn. And the first thing I'll show you is this squid. I love this squid so much. I had my eye on this pattern for the longest time, and I don't know why I chose to do it with that Dolce yarn, but I did, and I'm so happy I did. I love it so much. And then this one's kind of wild. It's a reversible octopus. So there's that side, and then there is that side. Gotta squish them up there. There we go. I love it. I love it so much. I think it's so fun being able to reverse them, and it's so cute. It's so cute. So that is what I made with the Dolce yarn. So going into the yarn review aspect, I do really, really love that yarn. I know for the Himalaya Dolphin Baby, I rated it 8.5. Keeping price out of mind. I don't include price over my rating. I'm talking about the yarn itself. So for the Dolce yarn, I gotta give it a 9.5. I love it so much. It is so, so soft. It's very sturdy yarn. It doesn't break. It doesn't shed. Like if you look at these, there's no shedding, but obviously when you go to this side, there is a bit of shedding, and this was the Himalaya Dolphin Baby. So, I mean, I still really love the Himalaya Dolphin Baby, but oh my gosh, the Dolce yarn. It is expensive, but like I said, keeping that out of mind, the yarn itself, I really, really like it. It's so, so soft. I would give it a 10, but it isn't the best when it comes to frogging. A lot of chenille yarns don't handle frogging very well, and it's not like it was terrible. Like the Hobie Toucan, that is forever one of my least favorite yarns because you cannot frog it. You cannot frog it. So anyways, I highly recommend the Dolce yarn. If you are thinking about trying it, do it. I love it so much, and they have a lot of good color options. I am really thinking about ordering myself some more Dolce yarn, so I was able to make this octopus and this squid, and this is what I have left of it. Erica from Yarn and Whatnots. If you haven't gone to her channel to check her out and subscribe to her, go do that now. She's amazing, so talented, and Erica, I recommend the Dolce yarn if you're willing to spend the money. So with the yarn orders and reviews out of the way, we can just dive right into all of the rest of the things I have made this week. This one isn't new. You've seen it before. It is the Axolotl. Very common around here because it's one of my best sellers. It always goes. And I actually finally took the time to tweak the pattern to do bobbles for the feet instead of surface crocheting them on, just to save time. And it saves a lot of time. So that is those, and I was playing Yarn Chicken with the last one, and that is what I was able to make before I ran out. So close, so close. Made me so sad. So just the 2 pink axolotls. Oh, I forgot. I'll put these others in the background so you can see them. I love that squid. There's something about that squid. It's just aesthetically pleasing to my eyeballs, and I just think they're so cute. This one is kind of random. My mom was mentioning that for the minis, I should maybe try a couple Pokemon because the Kirby's do very well. So I freehanded up this little chunky Pikachu. I don't know how I feel. I think it's cute, but also kind of derpy looking, and I can't decide if I like it or not. So there is that. It's literally just the free Instagram pattern for the birds I have shown before, but I just use all yellow. I add a little nose and put some red for his cheeks, and then I sew these on separately, where I just start with black, then yellow, fasten off, and then I sew those to the head. I know Pikachu has a tail, but I was not in the mood to deal with the tail, so this is what I made. And I can't decide if it's something I'll make more of or not. Y'all will have to let me know if you like it or not, and if it's something I should make more of. So I made one of these. I made a little frog keychain. It's so cute. It's adorable. I love the tongue. I love his little froggy body. He's just adorable. I really love the way it came out. So I just made one of these, and I'm definitely gonna make more. It's a very quick and easy make. It is nothing super fancy. So there is one of the little frog keychain. I made a few gummy bears, one in every color so far, because that helps to not get overwhelmed by the repetitive actions of everything. So I made a blue gummy bear, a white gummy bear, an orange gummy bear, and a yellow gummy bear. And clearly you can tell which are different yarns, I think. Can you tell? I can tell. You can definitely tell in person. These were all the Big Twist Posh, and this was Sweet Snuggles Light. I keep forgetting. So they came out around the same size, so it's fine. These are gonna go with my minis, which I'm trying to, I think I might revamp the way I do my minis when it comes to how they're set up, because I just have them in a basket. But I thought about maybe having individual containers, like one for the gummy bears, one for the whales, one for the octos, and I plan on making mini stingrays. Obviously, I need more mini dinos. I just realized I didn't make any, which I need to make more of. So I'm just thinking that would help to, because I would just need I need a bigger basket if I'm gonna have all of those. I already need a bigger basket, so I think having little individual baskets would be nice, like for each category. And they can still rummage around finding the different colors they want, because obviously people rummaging through, that's kind of like makes them happy for some reason. So I did make some gummy bears, and then one of my favorites is the little squishy chunky bird from All From Jade. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. It's so adorable and it's so squishy. It's so cute. It's my first time using the poly pellets. Yeah, stuffing pellets. So that was scary, but really fun at the same time. It's really nice not having to use stuffing, but it's more expensive. So this guy's probably going to be around $28 to $30. I gave him big old blue eyes, and I think he's so adorable with his little feet. So I actually ordered, for the first time, Premier Parfait Chunky. I've never used Premier Parfait Chunky, and I decided today was the day I was going to order it, because that is what they used for these. I used the Sweet Snuggles Light for this, but because they're having issues, unfortunately I can't go just grab more yarn, grab the colors I need. So I caved and I got Premier Parfait Chunky. Hopefully I enjoy the yarn. Hopefully it is good. I got a bunch of colors for different birds. I got white for chicken. I got colors like green and red for the rooster. I got grays for a pigeon. I love pigeons. And I can't believe I have not crocheted a pigeon yet. So I plan on making more of these, and I'll probably just put a sign next to them that says Beanie Birds, because they have the little, they're like beanie babies. So that is my plan for that. And I love this guy. Look at those eyes. I really do. I love him so much. That is the last plushie that I have made, but I have made some other stuff. I lied. I forgot about Mew over there. Those that joined me when I was live streaming know about the Mew and the struggles I was having with this Mew. So this is Big Twist Posh, and I thought I had plenty of yarn to make this Mew, but Mew's signature tail is missing because I ran out of yarn, which super sucks. So I read online that the Mocha Dream Marshmallow was a very good posh alternative, and this was the closest color I could find, but it is not the same. So I was super bummed that this is not the same color and it's not gonna work. Thankfully, Hershner's mentioned that they were going to start carrying the Big Twist Posh, and obviously if they carry this color, I'm gonna snatch it as soon as I can to finish this Mew, but I'll have to just make a completely other Mew. Oh, it's upside down. I'll just have to make a completely other Mew with this yarn, which isn't a problem. It's not like this takes forever. I mean, it does take sewing. You have to sew the ears on, you have to sew the arms on and the legs on, which, speaking of the little feet, I did add an extra round for them to make them longer because Mew has longer feet, and I just felt the original pattern, they were a bit short. So I elongated those a little bit. Anyways, the eyes, by the way, I cut out, and they're not glued on. I just had them placed there because I didn't want to really put too much time into it because I ran out of the yarn. But hopefully I can make another Mew with this Mocha Dream Marshmallow, and hopefully it's a good yarn. It feels very posh-like, so I can see why people recommended this as opposed to Big Twist Posh. Okay, now that is all of the plushies I have made. And speaking about the live stream again, if you joined me, you know what I was working on. The live stream, I was streaming myself make granny squares for a flower bag, which came out beautifully. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at it. Would you just look at it? I love it so much. It's beautiful. I love the colors. I was so worried that the colors were not going to look very well together, but they ended up being beautiful. It's a beautiful bag. I'm so proud of it. My first granny square bag, and this was the first time ever making granny squares for me, which is crazy. I've been crocheting for over 2 years now. So I made that, but I also made another one. This one is smaller though because the granny squares came out slightly smaller, and I really like this one too. I do. I think it's a great small bag alternative. Here, I'll hold them up together so you can see. Oh gosh, that was bad. You can kind of see there the difference between them. You can see you could put this inside of the other one. So there, I really enjoyed making these bags, and I think they came out so well. I love them. I love these granny square bags, and I'll link the tutorial that I watched for these. That tutorial is by far one of the best tutorials I've ever watched. It was so detailed. You understood everything so clearly. Highly recommend if you want to make a granny square bag because you can't go wrong. She showed every detail, went along the whole way. Highly recommend. That is all of my makes for the past week since my last video, my market recap. Pretty good, not too shabby. It slowed down a lot because I was cooped up on my couch with a heating pad. If you know, you know, ladies. So it got a bit slow, but now I'm trying to get back into it, back into the groove. I actually am really thinking about doing mystery boxes, which I know is nothing new, and obviously I'm sure you've seen the Mario blocks, like with the question mark. I'll put a picture here of the boxes that are used. I would use my own boxes with like my own branding on there, but I just don't have the tools. I'm so jealous of the people that have Cricut machines and stuff that are able to do that, but I just have my piece of poop printer over there. So I'm just gonna get those Mario ones, and I'll put a sign up with pictures of the possible options, which is one of the things I wanted to talk with you about because I want to see what you think about the options, to be honest. I want to do rarities, which I got that was inspired by Vivian the Strawberry. She recently put a video of her doing mystery boxes, and she has rarities where there's all of the options are common, rare, epic, and legendary, and I'd like to do the same. But I also want to keep everything different. I've seen people do mystery boxes where it's all turtles, but the turtle shells are different with each one. Or it's all Pokemon, and it's different Pokemon. But I don't want to stick to one genre. I want to keep it broad. That might be shooting myself in the foot, but once again, this is why I wanted to bring it up, because you guys are so helpful. And I appreciate just talking back and forth with you about it. So I'm thinking for the common item, it would be a no-sew elephant, which is different. It is different, but there was a recent video I saw on YouTube for a tutorial on a no-sew elephant, and I thought it looked adorable. So I think that would be a good common item. For the rare item, I'm thinking about having it be the no-sew Triceratops, just because I don't have those out on my table. And once again, the mystery boxes, I'm aiming to have the items in there be items that you don't get on my table. So that way there's that. So Triceratops for the rare option, and then for the epic option, I'm thinking it could either be the squid, this guy, if I can. I really love this squid, but it does take a bit longer with all the tentacles. So it's not something I want to make a whole lot of. So I think for a mystery box option, it would be good. So this could be epic, or I'm thinking maybe a seahorse. There's Crochet Grove's pattern of a seahorse, and she has like a large, a medium, and a small. And if the small is small enough to fit in the box, I could do a seahorse. So I'm thinking for the epic, either doing a squid or a seahorse. It really depends. Like, I know I've worked this up. I know how it looks. But I really need to make the seahorse to understand and maybe see if that would even work, if it would fit. So those are my ideas for the epic. But for the legendary, I know I said I wanted to put things in there that weren't on my table, but I think for a legendary option, it would be really, really cool to do one of my snuggler dragons, but have it be a shiny version. So I found a yarn on Amazon where it's black, but it has glitter throughout it. So just a super glammy, glitzy option. I just think that would be cool. The legendary is a shiny, sparkly dragon with white wings. So it would be black body with sparkles throughout, and then white wings and white horns. I just think that would be cool. I just think that would be something people would want to try for, you know? But once again, I just thought I'd talk through it with you, get your thoughts on it. You could tell me, this is terrible, Jana. Jana, that ain't gonna work. And you know, if it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll listen to you guys. I listen to you all the time. But I just thought I'd bring that up. Also, something I wanted to give a shot, I was watching What's Up Cupcake, and she offers stickers with a certain price point. Like, I think it's $15. If you purchase $15 or more, you get a free sticker at checkout. So I ordered these super, super cute stickers on Amazon for cheap, and it's a pack of 100. So I just think having that at the checkout would be super fun, and I don't know, maybe it could convince some people to get a couple more things to reach that threshold. But yeah, check out What's Up Cupcake if you haven't. I love her videos. She's still creative. Other than that, I think that's all I have for y'all today when it comes to crochet stuff. Also, speaking of the live stream, I had so much fun going live. I think it was last Friday. I don't even remember anymore. I had a lot of fun, and I would like to do it again. I don't think it would be a weekly thing, but it is fun. I want to do it more often. It was quite an eventful week, that's for sure. And I still have plenty more crocheting to do. I definitely need to make more pink axolotls. I need to make mini dinos. I need to make lots more stuff. I almost forgot. I received another package in the mail. I'm sitting on it right now, and you'll find out what that means when I show you the footage of me opening it. So here is that. You know what time it is. It's package time. I got a package in the mail, and now I gotta open it because I know I didn't order anything. I am super interested to see what it is. At first I thought it was yarn, but it felt a bit hard. It took me a second. I saw a cushion. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, let me look for the note. Erica, you're so good to me. Oh, thank you so much, Erica from Yarn and Whatnots. If y'all haven't yet, if you're a fan of my channel, I'm sure you've definitely heard about Erica from Yarn and Whatnots, but if not, go check her channel out. She's such a wonderful person. I went live and I was talking about my chair, how it's a wonderful chair, but it has no cushion whatsoever. So it's been really taking a toll on my lower back and my bottom. So I saved this cushion to my Amazon wish list, and y'all are about to see why I saved this, because this is gonna blow your mind. Oh boy. All right, before I take this out, I'm gonna take the current blanket situation off, because a crochet blanket that I had made, I've draped it on my chair to help with some cushion. So I'll take this off now, and now I can open this bad boy up. Oh my gosh. It's the seat cushion. It is a big paw print. This is the best thing I have ever seen. Ever. Look at that. Would you just look at it? It's beautiful. Isn't that just the best thing you have ever seen in your entire life? It's so perfect for my chair. Look at that. I love the toe beams. They're amazing. What do you think, Pebbles? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so nice. That is so helpful for my bottom. Thank you so much, Erica. My bottom thanks you. This is such a wonderful gift, and it's gonna be so nice having this extra comfort. I'll probably throw this in the dryer. The instructions said to throw it in the dryer to give it more of a little poofiness. So I'm excited. I'm so happy to have this. Thank you so much. This paw couch cushion has saved my butt tremendously. Thank you, Erica, for saving my butt. Thank you so much for spending some time with me out of your day. I truly appreciate it. I appreciate all the love and support y'all give. If you haven't yet, please subscribe so you can get notified when I upload next and stay up to date on all of my crochet goodness. Don't forget, I have an Instagram, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, sometimes you can get a little sneak peek at some of the things I've made before my videos come out. And I also post pictures of my adorable cats, so how could you not follow me on there? Also, don't be afraid if you follow me on Instagram to tag me in pattern tests. I think those are fun. I haven't ever done a pattern test myself, which is kind of sad. I really should do a pattern test. I think it would be fun. I am going to get more crocheting done in preparation for my market in a couple of weeks. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!